So my advice, if you've been trying to manifest for any length of time, if you've been trying to manifest for more than a month, a year even, is to stop watching videos about manifestation. And I know you're thinking, well, I'm making a video. I obviously want you to watch my videos about manifestation. Well, yes and no. It kind of depends. If you've been watching these videos for ages and nothing's really shifted and nothing's really changed, you don't need more information. Okay, you basically just need to focus and start changing your identity to I am whatever the thing is you're trying to become. Because you're not trying to manifest a thing, you're trying to manifest becoming a different person who has those things, even if you don't know it yet. And I made another video about this, you can check my channel, but what I want to do is just offer you an invitation to not watch so many videos. Don't struggle and panic so much. Don't try and rush the process so much. Just relax into it a little bit. And just, if there's just one thing you focus on, it's just to start labeling yourself differently. Start to shift your identity to I am abundant, or I am with the love of my life. It's whatever you're trying to manifest, okay? And don't worry so much about the techniques. Don't worry about, making sure you do your affirmations. Those things have their place, but they're not really the most important thing. The most important thing is that you shift your identity, and there's different ways of doing that. And depending on how strong your existing identity is, will depend on how easy or difficult it is for you to shift your identity. When I used to be a smoker 11 years ago, it was not that strong of an identity, but it was still there, right? I still had this identity of I'm a smoker. So whenever I would go to a social event, because I had that identity, I would be thinking, oh, okay, so if I need to go for a cigarette break, there's where I'll go. I've identified some other people who are smokers. I can see them leaving. So whenever there's a break, okay, boom, I'm going to go there. I'm going to have a cigarette, because my identity was I'm a smoker. But it wasn't that strong of an identity because I hadn't been smoking for that long. And so my subconscious mind, my subconscious belief that I'm a smoker hadn't really solidified. It was there, but it wasn't that strong. So I was very easily able to wake up one morning, and this is what I did. I just changed my identity. I said, I am no longer a smoker. And from that moment on, I only allowed the idea of I'm not a smoker. I don't smoke. Someone would ask me if I want a cigarette, I would say, I'm sorry, I don't smoke. Right? And because the identity wasn't that strong, I was able to pretty instantly change the identity. And in that case, you could say, although I wasn't really aware of manifestation back then, but you could say I manifested quitting smoking by simply changing my identity. And for many of you, your identity will be a lot stronger than that, unfortunately. So let's say if you're trying to manifest making $10,000 a month, okay, or $20,000 a month, for many of you watching, that will be difficult, and that will be quite far outside of what you think is normal and possible. And so your identity is I work at a job, I make $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month. And anything above that is crazy, right? Anything above that is like, that's for other people, that's not for me. Even if it's only going from $2,000 to $4,000 a month, right? The chances are your identity will pull you back and start saying, no, that's not possible. To do that, I must have to work 200 hours a week, surely. Or I must have to get some really high paying job. No, that's not the case. If you work on the right stuff, it's very easy to go from $2,000 to $4,000 a month. But until you shift your identity, until you change your belief that you have about who you are, it will be impossible. You'll be stuck, and you won't be able to do it. So if that's the case, I would actually say to stop watching manifestation videos and just relax and just slow down a bit and just only focus on that one thing: shifting your identity, becoming a different person, and telling yourself that you're a different person. Now, if you would like a bit of help with this, there's a link down below where you can book a free call and we can chat about it. And it also explains a little bit about how I can help you. So if you're interested in that, check the link in the description and leave a comment letting me know kind of like what stage are you at What's your limiting belief, or what's your current identity, and what identity are you trying to shift into?